Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Austin Meadows, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Jose Suarez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Digging in, Willy Adames, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Cody Bellinger as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 264 is average entering play, 24 home runs, and 79 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Seattle. M's nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Anderson Espinoza gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now batting, Paul DeYoung. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rodriguez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Adam.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here's the first pitch to him.
No ball.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
2-2 to Adam Frazier. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
So striding forward now, Austin Meadows. He put up some serious power numbers in the first half and is currently tied for first in the league's home run chase.
Yeah, Matty, when he knocks the donut off his bat, I'd be surprised if he doesn't take a look up at that and just glance at that Jumbotron and see the fact that he's tied for the MLB lead in homers. That's got to put a smile on his face.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, here it comes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. Still no score. standing in, Mitch Garver. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
At the plate, Jared Kelenic lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Trout, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The relay throw, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
To the plate now, Alec Bohm. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now to the plate, Julio Rodriguez. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A man at third with one away. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set and the 1-0. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
All even now, 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Stepping in now, Willy Adames.
Shortstop, Willy Adames.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And we'll give you a look there at the Mariners leaderboard to this point in the season. And he currently finds himself right at the top of the list in that department. So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no advance, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bellinger has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
Fouled away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Seattle. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kelenic is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
In now, Christian Walker. As he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. First delivery to him on the way. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh. 1-2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Kyle Garlick. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Called strike 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Line towards center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Ready now, Mitch Garver. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Meadows moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again, Jarred Kelenic. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 3 and the Angels nothing. Stepping into the box, number 12. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
John Murphy.
First pitch on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So Paul DeJong digs in next. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So here's Adam Frazier, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Frazier, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup have been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Austin Meadows stands in as he looks at a called strike. Frazier is off at first with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is on the ground over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mariners 3 and the Angels nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Alec Bohm, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive, base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Julio Rodriguez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. First pitch coming, here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Second baseman.
Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Chris Rodriguez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Rodriguez.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hit sharply on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the inning on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mariners 6 and the Angels nothing. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As it's grounded sharply to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Count remains 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Angels are gone in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. So digging in now, Mitch Garver. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 8, Mitch Garver.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, Jarred Kelenic.
Ready once again, Jarred Kelenic. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate. Alec Bohm. Omar Medeiros will get the call. The pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Medeiros.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Medeiros hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock. And that's what he's been able to do.
Stanley Shimizu will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Stanley Shimizu.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with one base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Mariners leave one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wachner.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 43, Stanley Shimizu.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And that brings us to the Angels leaderboard so far this year. And he finds himself fourth on the ball club in that category. Into the box now, Kyle Garlick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
0-2, here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors on the Angels line score so far. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
At the plate now, Sean Murphy, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Oh, he makes the stop. What a play.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Now in the box, Paul DeJong. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels strand one. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Striding into the box, Patrick Wisdom. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Willy Adames. And he lays off there 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Shed Long will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out and a runner on third. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. In now the Mariners DH, Cody Bellinger. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
That evens it up, 1-1. From the stretch, 2-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And he misses, 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 7 and the Angels nothing. Shed Long will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
For the Mariners, now playing second base, number 4, Shed
Stepping up now, Adam Frazier. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
A ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Digging in once again, Austin Meadows. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. And with that one, he takes the lead in the home run race.
Yeah, they've dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
The center fielder.
To the plate now, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Trout is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball.
Baseman number 6, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Anthony Rendon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Line drive base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
At the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Jo Adell is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So Jo Adell bats now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Diego Castillo takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Diego Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Castillo has tossed over 30 innings so far this season with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Kyle Garlick. Swung right over the top of that one, as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 7 and the Angels 2. So striding in, Mitch Garver. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Corey Lee is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Corey Lee.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Walker has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Jared Kelenic. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Omar Medeiros. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
In now, Stanley Shimizu. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. This is line to left. Garlick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Corey Lee will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher. And now for the Angels, Sean Murphy. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. And it's 1-1. Castillo is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late in the clock.
First 27. Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Mariners 8 and the Angels 3. Digging in now, Patrick Wisdom. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The first baseman, number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Number 30.
Michael Conforto will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The batter, number 4.
Stepping into the box, Shed Long, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Michael Conforto will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Here comes the first pitch. Anthony Rendon is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
3-2, full count. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now the first baseman,
Alonzo Parnell answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 5.
He's set and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Joe Adell. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Hansel Robles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner, and that is off the wall in right field. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
At the plate now, Corey Lee. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
They talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left.
Garlick
is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now at the plate, Stanley Shimizu.
Stanley Shimizu.
First offering on its way. Here's a drive out toward left center field. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with one swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Stepping in now, Patrick Wisdom, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Walker over to his left, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mariners 10 and the Angels 3. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Garlick. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Into the box, Sean Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Paul DeJong. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. No balls and a strike to count. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Wisdom has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Angels down to their last strike. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And this is knocked down on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The center fielder.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony.
Tim Mesa will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Number 58, Tim Mesa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
2-2. Still even at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Great take right there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The M's put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Anderson Espinoza notches his 3rd win of the year. Jose Suarez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Angels, 5 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.